Happy Thursday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. Today is Thursday, November the 9th, okay, of 2023. I have this thing about dating. For some reason, I'm like fixated on dating everything. Okay, it's a little, weird perhaps, or but I find it a very useful practice of mine to date everything as much as I can, for reference. Anyways, today I have a real treat for y'all. I'm bringing you the unboxing of the none other, the beautiful Miss Shani from the Shani collection, Miss Shani herself. I am a huge fan of this doll. When the Shani line first came out, when I first saw her in stores, because there was no internet back then, it's like my jaw dropped. I could not believe, there was such a trio of ebony enchantresses, okay, looking so mesmerizing. These dolls are the bee's knees, y'all. They are so beautiful. Kitty Black Perkins really outdid herself with these girls. She really did. She outdid herself. She crowned herself. I mean, really, this everything about them, is again mesmerizing. Absolutely mesmerizing. However, the Shani dolls, this is the first wave Shani dolls. Okay, the first wave was made up of Shani and her sisters. Well, they may be friends, but I prefer to think of them as sisters. Not sisters because they're black. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean sisters as in siblings. Okay, so here's Shani, obviously the lead doll. Okay, here's Miss Asha. Okay, and Nichelle. I've done a very detailed video on the Nichelle doll last year, I believe, or maybe it was earlier this year. Anyways, see that's why I like to date everything, for reference. So if you scroll down my feed, you'll see the detailed video review I've already made of Miss Nichelle. Anyways, so Miss Shani over her, okay, is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The only thing about these dolls is that they had only two low points, which I'm sure a lot of people will agree. Number one, as gorgeous and spectacular as these dolls are, and will always be until they disintegrate in time, is that, well, the box is so huge. Okay, it's very opulent. Yeah, presentation is important, and these dolls definitely made a splash. But again, the box is like, oh my goodness, it's just humongous. It's humongous. Okay, downfall number one. And downfall number two, is that, well, these girls were not budget friendly. All right. The first wave of Shani was quite pricey. Okay. And I get it because, again, the packaging was humongous. Okay. The fabrics are very luxurious. The dolls are super high quality. And I think one of the reasons why these dolls were so darn expensive is because they had three new head molds, okay? Instead of just, recycling older head molds, no. These are three brand new head molds. Obviously, they had to pay the sculptors to make them. And even though her body, well, I'm gonna get her out. So like I was saying, but let me put down the camera. Okay, because her body, well, their bodies. See, the reason why I'm doing this unboxing on camera is because when I purchased this doll, as you can see, although she is mint, all right, her box has seen better days. All right, I ain't gonna lie. This box has seen better days, but I don't mind like damaged boxes as long as the dolls inside, are not damaged themselves. See, I just screwed it up. Anyways, so I'll pick that up later. So here's Miss Shani. Again, it's also crackled. But I can see that the doll is intact. Okay, Sister Girl over her comes with this 1 year limited warranty. Yeah, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna put the box over there. Okay, she also comes with these adorable cutouts. Okay, one that features a fall of not braids, but I can't quite tell. My eyes are not what they used to. I think they're supposed to be dreads. I think. Don't quote me on it. Dreads wrapped around with a colorful ribbon, pink, orange, a darker shade of orange, red, and yellow. It also features a makeup case, a makeup, like a caboodle type of thing. See, there it is. A play makeup thing, of course. Compact mirror, more makeup, and the brushes, which, again, they're all, just on the cardboard cutout. I'm not gonna bother, getting them out because and this little triangle, I believe, is supposed to be some kind of hair accessory, like a scrunchie, but whatever. So okay, that now the meat and potatoes of this video is the doll herself, Miss Shani. Oh, she is spectacular, y'all. Spectacular. Now, the first time I saw and I have mentioned the Shani dolls in other videos, because, well, I've done other videos talking about Shani and how I use Shani. The first time I saw these dolls, immediately, okay, especially when I saw this one, I'm like, ooh, Diana Ross. I know Kitty Black Perkins has not explicitly said that she drew inspiration from Diana Ross, but I'm sure she has. I'm sure, Diana Ross and the Supremes, the greatest female vocal ensemble, not just black vocal group, but female of all time, black, white, Latinas, whatever. The Supremes were, the absolute alpha and omega. She must have drawn inspiration, especially the way her hair is arranged, like that. Is like, I really got Diana Ross vibes from her, really, really Diana Ross vibes. Her gown, well, isn't she beautiful? Look at this head mold. My God, these sculptors, whoever came up with this face, must have been, paid quite handsomely, because this doll is gorgeous. She is freaking gorgeous. I mean, really, it's like, if you fail to see the beauty in these dolls, I mean, whatever. I mean, there is no accounting for taste. But I think, you would have to be like, I don't know, the most extreme, hardcore racist, okay, to look at these black dolls and be, ugh. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of. I mean, you don't have to be a racist. Maybe you don't have to be a racist. But if you're not racist, really, why wouldn't you love, these gorgeous, gorgeous little plastic ladies? Anyways, so let me get her out of her liner. See, I don't mind, unboxing and getting out of the liner a doll, because I have another one mint in her box in storage. This is from a time when Barbie was Barbie. Now, even though the Shani line of dolls was, like I was saying about her body is their bodies rather, is still the superstar era bodies. What they changed, were, like I said, these dolls introduced what are by now and even since then, called the SHANI arms. The SHANI arms, again, were originally only featured on the SHANI dolls. Okay, but eventually, because again, Mattel being the business that it is, okay, believes very strongly in waste not, want not. So the shiny arms were eventually incorporated into the rest of the Barbie family dolls. Okay. Let me pull these things out. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish I had the technology and patience and know-how and time, okay, to edit my videos, my humble little videos, in such a way that I can spare you, these inane moments of pulling them out. But maybe some of you enjoy this. Maybe some of you do. Okay, so here she is. Okay, so there she's out. Sister Girl comes with this comb that I'm sure. Well, actually, I don't remember if this is a recycled comb that was issued on. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a recycled comb because I remember that this comb was used earlier in the late '80s for the Superstar Barbie. So yeah, this is again a mold that they already had. So this is a recycled comb. It's just now in purple. She comes with her, like my auntie Ashley says, her cute Minnie Mouse purple chunky pumps. Okay, and this. Oh, you're gonna kill me for this. I'm so sorry. I have to turn off the stove. The eggs are gonna bind. There, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. But see, this is truly live. This is truly a live take. Okay, and I had to turn off the stove. So, anyways, so here, Miss Shani brings this piece of jewelry that can be used not only for her to wear as around her neck, but also as a belt. Let me see. Are you all getting ready for Christmas? Whatever that means. Okay. Let me put this over there. This little piece of jewelry, this necklace dash belt, okay, is actually it doesn't match what's on the picture of the prototype, but that's okay. That's okay because again, this is the production doll. Okay, don't ever expect the production dolls to look identical to the prototypes pictured on the box. Do not. It's an exercise in futility. Your dolls, your production dolls, the ones that we get in stores, they're always going to look a little bit different than the prototypes. So excuse me. Here's Miss Shani with her long hair. I don't know what fiber is this. It feels a little dry, but it's not. I don't believe it's Kanekalon. Okay, doll grade Kanekalon. It's very soft, but her hair texture actually straddles the fence between a little bit dry, but also it feels a little bit plasticky. A little bit plasticky. Not as plasticky as saran or nylon feel, because saran, yeah, that it feels really plasticky, and so it's not quite as plasticky, because again, it has a little bit of a dry touch, but it's still very soft. It's very soft, and I love the fact that it's long. It's long, It reaches down to her butt. So here she is in her mode of wearing the poofy gown. Okay. Now, this particular doll, again, as you can see, oh, what a beautiful punum. Look at this face. Look at this face. And her theatrical makeup. Yeah, it is very theatrical. Now, for a doll, she's gorgeous. Now, if a real life woman were to put on this much makeup on, I'd be like, girl, it's makeup, not cake frosting. So, but again, dolls, like I always say, dolls live in a different realm where they can be cute and get away with a lot of concepts that human beings will look absolutely ridiculous in. But again, but in the realm of dolls, she can get away with it. She can get away with it. Okay, so now it says here that her gown, which has two plastic snaps in the back, can be turned into a bathing suit cover-up. Okay, let me sit her down right here. Hey, Shani, welcome. She's been sitting in that box for years. Not sitting, but standing. Now, of course, a human being wearing something this huge and opulent and colorful in real life would look absolutely stupid. I mean, really, who goes to the beach wearing something that looks like a circus tent, because it is huge. But for a doll, it's cute. It's cute. See, it has a hoodie, not a hoodie, but a hood. So there we go. Tie her arms. Not tie, but snap on the little plastic snaps. Which again, there's another goodness of this doll, that her clothes are not fastened with hideous Velcro, but instead the plastic. Okay, there she is, Shani, in her beach mode, looking fabulous. Okay. Like the box says, gorgeous gown becomes bathing suit and cover-up. There's Miss Shani. I'm not going to bother putting on her shoes because right now, since she isn't relaxing at the beach mode, who'd go to the beach wearing these type of heels? Come on now. But again, because she's a doll, dollies, and who wear this elaborate jewelry, to the beach is tacky. Again, because it's tacky on a person to go to the beach, but on a doll, it's adorable. Dolls get away with so much. I'm not gonna put on her jewelry right now, because it's too much considering that she's in beach mode, and this gold collar it kind of looks like a necklace, but it's really attached to the. It's attached to the to her swimsuit. Okay, it's attached. It's sewn on. This, you cannot remove it. Okay, so this would be too much, And I feel Miss Shani looks glamorous enough for the beach. Okay, she features the bending with the snap legs, as all superstar era Barbies did throughout the 70s, 80s, and into the 90s. Okay. Again, Sister Girl is simply eye candy. She's just eye candy. Let me read to you what it says in the back of the box. Okay. And another little factoid. Shani, in Europe, she was known as Maoni. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Maoni. For some reason, they just decided to name her Maoni in Europe. But it says, Shani means marvelous in the Swahili language. And marvelous she is. With her friends, Asha and Michelle, yeah, they're friends. But again, I prefer to think of them as sisters. Shani brings to life the special style and beauty of the African American woman. Each one is beautiful in her own way, with her own lovely skin shade and unique facial features. Each has a different hair color and texture, perfect for braiding, twisting, and creating fabulous hairstyles. Their clothes, too, reflect the vivid colors and ethnic accents that showcase their exotic looks and fashion flair. Shani, Asha, and Michelle invite you into their glamorous world to share the fun and excitement of being a top model. Imagine appearing in magazine covers, starring in fashion shows, and going to Hollywood parties as you, Shani, Asha, and Michelle live your dreams of beauty and success, loving every marvelous minute of it. Look for Shani fashions that too Barbie fashions also fit Shani and her friends. Fashions will vary. And she is from 1991. So either Sister Girl was in stores in late 1991 or in 1992. So there really isn't much more to tell about Miss Shani over her, other than the fact that I'm crazy about her. Okay, I think she is mesmerizing. Okay, if you are fortunate enough to get her mint in the box, kudos. But even if you get, because I have purchased several other Shanis while I was thrifting, out of the box, that again, they are great, wonderful fixer-uppers, and as you've seen in other videos of mine, I have often used the Shani dolls to make sets of the Supremes. And of course, Shani, she doesn't look identical to, and it's certainly not like Diana Ross, but I get some strong Diana Ross vibes from this head mold. Okay, so again, thank you all very very much for the views. Thank you for sharing. My channel little by little is growing. Okay, I love you all very very much, and smooches.